Last summer, I visited my grandparents' farm. It was a peaceful place with green fields and tall trees. But there was an old well in the backyard that everyone avoided. My grandparents said it was dangerous, but I felt curious. One evening, I heard strange sounds coming from the well. It sounded like whispering and soft cries. I asked my grandparents about it, but they just told me to stay away from the well. They looked worried, which made me even more curious. The next day, I told my friend Emma about the sounds. She didn't believe me, but agreed to come over and listen. We sat near the well in the afternoon, waiting. For a while, it was quiet. Then, as the sun began to set, the whispers started again. We leaned closer, trying to hear the words. It sounded like someone was calling for help. Emma looked scared and wanted to leave, but I wanted to know more. I suggested we come back at night to see if we could hear better. That night, we sneaked out of the house with flashlights. The farm was very dark and quiet. As we approached the well, the whispers turned into soft cries. It was like someone was trapped down there. I felt a chill run down my spine. We shined our flashlights down the well but couldn't see anything. The cries grew louder and suddenly we heard a loud thump from below. We both jumped back, terrified. Emma wanted to run, but I felt like we needed to do something. I found a long rope in the barn and tied it to a tree near the well. I wanted to climb down and see what was making the noise. Emma begged me not to go, but I couldn't ignore the cries. I started climbing down the well, feeling more scared with each step. As I reached the bottom, the cries stopped. It was cold and damp. I shined my flashlight around and saw nothing but rocks and water. Then I heard a whisper right behind me. I turned quickly and saw a shadowy figure. My heart raced and I screamed. Emma pulled me up as fast as she could. We ran back to the house and told my grandparents everything. They looked worried and said the well was haunted by the spirit of a boy who fell in many years ago. They sealed the well the next day. Since then, I never went near the well again. Sometimes, I still hear whispers in my dreams, reminding me of that night. The old well is sealed, but its eerie sounds will always haunt me. It was the scariest experience of my life.